All right, hello and welcome back again as we get ready for our second game of the night with the Luxor Pharaohs taking on the Kansas City Foxtrotters. Now, before we get into being rushed, let's try to go through our week real quick. You can see probably the highlight of the week, Honolulu, Atlanta, that second game on the list. But most of them matter for some sort of scenario or some sort of thing, so you'll want to catch each and every one of them. Almost said the Pokemon line. Would have been okay, but wanted to rephrase a little bit. As you look at the standings, you can see groups of threes pretty much, except for the 4 at 3 and 5, and then the couple alone towards the bottom. But the top half split between 3 at 6 and 2, and 3 at 5 and 3. As we move on to our scenarios, you might see, hey, little bit, well, no. Yeah, they're a little bit more complicated than they have been. Same idea as Prism. So, here's our first three. For this week in both leagues, I have split them up because there are 7 teams on each, and I'm not messing with all that. So, we're going to have them on different pages, so we'll have to go through it. These are the same 3 teams as last week, and they are still a win or a condition. Now, this week, it is either they win, which we're guaranteed at least one, because Atlanta play Honolulu, or either KC or Deadwood lose. So that means if KC lose this game, all 3 of them immediately clinch. And then if we move to our next page, you will see our 3, 5, and 3 teams. And the special thing about these is that for Luxor and Erie, since they also play the teams that they would need to win, because if we take a step back and look at Boston, you can see they need a win and one of those teams to lose. However, since Luxor and Erie play those teams, they control that happening, so they just need to win. Therefore, between these first 2 pages, if Luxor win this series, we get 4 teams clinching. Luxor, Incheon, Honolulu, and Atlanta immediately. So that would be a change of pace to our no teams clinching last week. But, we'll see if we get there, because we also had a potential to clinch earlier tonight, and Lincoln won, so they stopped that from happening. Either way, though, here's our last page, which is our 1 elimination for this week, and it is if Missouri lose, and any of those other teams, is that supposed to be win, I'm guessing? I might have done that wrong. Let me look back at my notes. If so, I will edit it for the future. We do have our teams in, but I am still going to quickly look at this. Yes, so it's supposed to be if any of those 3 teams win. So that'll need a bit of a change for next time. But looking at our stats quickly, your key players would be, didn't highlight them for KC, unfortunate, but it would be Mello and, trying to go through it, probably Corvus? We'll go with Corvus. We'll say that she's going to be your key player. As we do have everyone in, let me make sure everyone's in their team call after our first series for tonight. Don't want an issue with that. And it appears we are good, and so I'm going to say we're ready to go. And we load in game number 1 here with the Luxor Pharaohs taking on the Kansas City Foxtrotters. 2 straight wins for both sides, but the record is 2 games better for the Pharaohs. I forgot Barl. You'll need to give me just a second for that. There's that, and there you go. Cool. We got the Pharaohs in gold, the Foxtrotters in red. Let's see which side can get the win. I think it's very fair to say Luxor will be the favorites in this one. But we'll see if they can get it done, or if we see another low seed keep the race interesting. This one up high in the air. Bacon! There's the early goal! Luxor are going to play with a lead as Bacon takes DK's pass and drops it right through for a Luxor first blood. Only 30 seconds in already. The Pharaohs going to be playing with an advantage here. Of course, for KC, it's been a bit of a recent rise. Of course, if you take that 2 Guys, hold on. Corvus going to bang this one forward. DK going to be awkward, but that's a good touch. He'll try to follow it up. He'll get a 50. This could reset. Our course is in the air. She'll play it off the backboard. Now dropping back down. Wild Boy's there, but Mello gets the save. If you extrapolate back that two series winning streak for KC, you might realize they were 1-5 at some point. So definitely a big rebound from them. The question will be, can they keep it going, and can they use it to secure themselves a playoff spot? Now, of course, they are currently sitting in 7th, the first time that they have been in a top 8 spot, well, all season. So, well, they're going to be looking to hold on to this one, but we'll see if they can. As long as if they lose this series, that might start to look rough. So, for them still, every series, they got to treat as a must-win, even if that's not truly the case. Not starting with a disadvantage here because Luxor, they're the team that has been kind of considered the fraud. Not because, oh, they're actually bad, but because you look at the standings, and like last week, they were 4-3, sitting in 4th place with a negative game and goal diff. And that just doesn't speak very well, because that means they were winning close games and losing dominant games. So just kind of showed that, yeah, they're a good team. Yeah, they're getting the wins, but maybe some questions about their true form. But, of course, a big win last week. Kind of cementing their position, keeping them where they stand. And then they're looking to find another win here to try to do the same. And halfway through this first game, they are still holding on to their 1-goal lead, although Corvus changes that. As we're talking, Wrath finds the pass across, and Corvus lurking, jumps in, drops a shot through, and ties up the game. We have parity at 1. Push back towards Corvus. She'll just bang it downfield. Wild Boy up super early. We'll go completely even on the 50. Mello now going to dive by that one. Bacon pushes it off the left wall. Pitt, by the way, you do need either Luxor or Erie to win this week to clinch, but I get you'd probably prefer that to be Erie. As this one's off the corner, dropping down. Bacon not going to get on that one. Now dunked down again. Wrath off the right wall. That's fair also. But this one, that's straight in. DK gets the lead back. Bacon passes it off the wall. DK hits it. Wild Boy just not ready for it on the goal line. And so it finds its way through. And it is now a 2-1 advantage for Luxor. They retake their lead with 2 minutes left in the game. This one high in the air. It'll be Corvus up for it. Wrath under it, looking for a shot, but it's blocked by Bacon at contact. Wild Boy up next, but it's dunked by DK again. Bacon now not able to get a piece of that one. Corvus instead in the air, going forward on target, but Mello dives back in time. Now Wrath to drop it in. Bacon pushes it out to the side. Bacon up the side wall, looking for the play forward. Wild Boy plays it across, but DK's already on it. DK's double, sitting in front of net, but no one can crash it. It stays 2-1. Now Mello trying to take control again, cuts it across. Demo there, but the clear comes through as well. Wrath keeps it away. And KC keeping the lead down at 1 as they look to tie it up. This one bouncing so close, but not in, and cleared away by DK. Now this one has a chance. It'll go the whole way. 3-1. DK extends the lead. An overcommit from KC. Close to a goal scoring opportunity, but instead it's right in their own net. And so Luxor now a little bit of safety. Of course, still a lot of time, still a chance in this one, and Wrath shows why. It ping-pongs off Corvus in the end, but the shot was all Wrath as Corvus passes it out. He drops it in, and then it skips off Corvus and right back into the net. And so KC showing that this game is far from over. Back to a one-goal affair with 35 seconds to go. Mello trying to flip this one back. It'll pop up in the air. Now DK on it next. Plays it off the back wall, dropping down. Bacon not able to get a piece of that one. DK now not beat to it as well. 15 down by Mello. Looking for another play, but it's blocked up in the air by Wild Boy. Bacon now down to the left side again, looking for 50. It'll roll across, and now it's DK for the long clear. This one down to the back wall, dropping in. DK there, saved by Corvus. Time running out, though. KC need to go full field, and it's a slow start. Miscoordination slows them down. Mello will spike. Luxor take game one. It ends up close. A one-goal game. But you can see they just about get it done. Even outshot 10-8 by KC. But the goals are enough. So the Pharaohs will start playing from ahead here in the series. And we'll see if they can keep up the momentum as we get ready to load in for game number 2. Luxor take the first one, but it's a long series past that. KC still have time to bounce back, and they showed that they can with the amount of fight they put up in the first one. And so let's see. Game number 2. Luxor with the momentum. KC with the hope. Which one can prevail? This one pushed forward. Everyone upfield for Luxor. Fortunately for them, this is into the corner, but they'll still try to get played out. But Bacon beats Wrath to it. Now Wild Boy a misplay, but Corvus just about able to dive in, and she'll keep it away from the net. Now Corvus another cut, but it's dunked away by DK all the way downfield. Down off the corner, Wild Boy pops it up. DK now, another one dropped down. Wrath trying to get up. That one's down. Saved away by Bacon. Now DK on this one. It's off the corner. Wild Boy trying to jump up. It's cleared downfield. Bacon blocked by DK towards net, but sent out to the corner. Corvus now on it. Another one sent long. Bacon out to the corner again. This one dropping down. Bacon down off the ceiling. Wild Boy out to the side. Bacon will try to play it back. Mello not able to connect on that one. Corvus now sitting under it, looking for the cut. It'll bounce down from the ceiling. And now Bacon gets it to the side again. Now off the left wall. Bacon, a big clear forward, just barely wide. It goes off the corner, straight up in the air. And the follow-up shot drops wide. Unreal units from going in, but close won't cut it as we remain tied. Mello now with control, just tries to shoot it straight forward, but Corvus will block it out to the corner. Now it bounces up in the air. Mello already up, trying to knock it down, 50 back out to the side. Bacon now another one in. This one played away. Wrath will try to be on it, looking for the catch, the cut, the flick, but DK, another one up and away. Now Wild Boy up for this one, drops it across. And it's Wrath now for the clear. Corvus trying to pass it down, Wrath up off the corner. Mello will try to stay with it, up in the air again. This one off the right side, dropping down. Corvus, another one cleared out. Wrath up in the air, down into the corner, looking for a shot, won't get it, and there's the touch away from Corvus as well. Back and forth we go, but this one will be the first. It's Mello to break the ice. I was just getting ready to say, a contrast to the last game, we were still scoreless, but that doesn't last long because Mello finds the opportunity and puts Luxor ahead again. 50 back by Bacon, trying to follow it up. Wrath plays it off the left wall. Mello now waiting under it, going for the catch and the flick forward, looking for another jump. It's off the post. Now DK will take it back. Trying to play it up the corner. This one will bounce around. DK on it, plays it away. Bacon not able to connect on that one. Now Wild Boy already under it again. Mello shot. DK secures it. Two, nothing. Luxor extend the lead again. Mello now trying to wait under it again. Goes for the 50, but it's blocked out to the side. Bacon now out off the corner. Wrath downfield. Corvus trying to stay with it. This one dunked back. Wild Boy waiting under it. Pops it straight up in the air, but Bacon's already there. Wrath trying to win it forward. Now this one played away. Caught to the side by Mello. He'll look for a 50. Wild Boy pops it up. 95 seconds left. Casey still down by 2. Need to get on the board soon. Wrath will be at 1. Bacon up next though, and he'll get it away. Bacon now sitting under it. This one forward. Around the outside. DK beat away. Mello now in the air. This one off the back wall. Double down. 50 to the side by Wild Boy. Now Wild Boy downfield again. Bacon down from the ceiling. Corvus tries to shoot it in, but it'll roll wide. DK now another one sent downfield. Bacon will try to play it back in. Mello! He's there! It's 3 for Luxor! And that might be the Game 2 dagger. On his 6th shot of the game, he notches a second goal and brings the lead up to 3 with 1 minute to go. This one dropping down again. Wrath plays it out off the back wall. Corvus trying to dive in, but it's 50'd out by Bacon. Wrath now up high in the air. Corvus is there, but her glancing touch only out to the other corner. 50 to cross, but Wild Boy now can only clear it away himself. KC cannot break through the brick wall of Luxor. They cannot get that first goal on the board. Maybe a chance here, though. Wrath just about in. There's one back. Only 25 left, but at least it's something. Wrath taps it across. It goes post and up and through. The difference down to 2. 25 on the clock. Not a lot of time, but plenty enough for a comeback as Bacon takes a shot and Corvus pops it away. Mello now another shot down. 15 back, just wasting time. 10 seconds and dropping. Wrath off the back wall, tapped away again. Wild Boy shot. That's in. There's a chance yet. 4 seconds to go. KC bring it within 1. And this game is not quite over. Wild Boy wins it to the corner. The time will hit 0. He'll keep it up in the air, but he can't get it across. Luxor bend, but they do not break, and they take match point. Another 3-2 scoreline. This time they outshoot 10-6, and they outscore by 1. So KC, good pressure in the closing moments there, but they needed more through the middle, and they just weren't quite able to get it. So we'll see as we load on now towards game number 3. One last chance for the Foxtrotters. Can they get it done? By the way, I'll also mention, as we're getting ready to load into game 3 here, I feel like the channel points for a streak should scale a little bit differently. As we will go, because we do load in for game number 3. Luxor 1 away from clinching a sweep and a playoff berth. Because Wiko's 7-game streak there earned him 450 channel points. Tomorrow night, I should reach a 20-game streak, which is also 450 channel points. And that just feels a little bit wrong to me. But either way, focusing in here. By the way, if Luxor do win, the 4 clinches announcements will be a little bit delayed, in part because I don't want to have all 4 typed out, and, you know, so they will get sent, but not immediately like the Sinhatchee one would have. I mean, I have 235k. I'm not short on points, but, like, I'm just saying, it feels weird that 7-game streak, or stream streak, I guess, and 20 stream streak give you the same less than 1,000 channel points? I don't know. As Wild Boy pops off the left wall, now it's cleared away by DK again. Wrath looking for the catch, it's dunked back in by Bacon. Now Corvus trying to take control, gets it off the side, gets the shot forward, but Mello catches it to the right side. Now DK drop down again. Wild Boy flick up to the left wall. Bacon trying to drop it in. Demo comes through as Luxor try to set up, try to get the pressure ticking. KC, though, won't have it as Corvus gets another clear. She might follow. Play off the back wall. Wild Boy just barely blocked away by Bacon. Now Bacon still staying behind it. Pop in the air. Down to Mello. There's goal number 1. Luxor lead again. In the third game in the series, they get their third first blood. And the Pharaohs take the advantage again. Mello now up in the air, looking for the air dribble, but Wrath blocks it away. Wild Boy trying to clear it out. Kilo, it's crazy how you summoned 2 new chatters just to agree with that statement. This one now out to the right. Oh, 3 new chatters. By the way, Wiko's not new. I'm not counting him. Wrath trying to get this one forward. It's blocked out to the corner again. Corvus looking for a shot. It'll roll up. Mello trying to clear it away again. Wild Boy the catch. 50'd up off the left side. I mean, Wiko already posted about his streak, as this one's close by DK, but it's just off the post. Wiko already posted about his streak, so we've been knowing that he's in here, you know? The other 3 of you just appeared. Mello off the left wall, looking for the reset down. Wild Boy diving in, bounced it up off the floor. Now Bacon, another one bounced out. I'm just saying, 3 new chatters, but with stream delay, you might have thought I meant Wiko and corrected me to 4. But I was saying, Wiko's been in chat before, so he was not someone who was summoned. As this one's dropping down again, Wrath will play the 50, and DK will get even on it. Now looking for another. It's once again even, but this time lateral across the field. Wild Boy trying to pick it up, but it's saved away easily enough by Bacon. Popped up by Wrath again. Final 2 minutes to play here. Bacon looking for another play. That one a little bit backwards, but Mello will still get the play. Mello still on this one. Playoff corner. Looking for the read. How about 2? Mello. The read off the corner. Doubles the Pharaoh lead. All 3 KC players jump, but none of them can get in the way. Mello beats them all. I'm good, Ren. I think you got that one. You got it covered. Now Wild Boy trying to get it down the sideline again. Nuh-uh. Wild Boy to pass down. Wrath is there, but it gets by. Now Wild Boy, another one pop forward. DK trying to get it away. This one down from the ceiling. Bacon in the air. Drop down again. Now Bacon, big pinch down into the corner. Dropping down Corvus. Gets the save to the side. KC holding on in the defense for now, but they need to get the offense working. Wrath could be a start. First shot high. No one there to follow. It stays 2-0. I'm good. Wiko's not even in the game, so it wouldn't achieve what you want. This one's off the back wall. Mello trying to get it down off the corner. DK will try to turn, but not there. Wrath, though. There's another shot. Once again, KC will fight back late as they cut it down to a 1-goal game with 47 seconds to go. Crazy comms. Mello now, another kickoff one, but it's over to Corvus, although she won't quite connect on it. Wild Boy now still going the wrong way, looking for the back pass, but Wrath will let it go. And Wild Boy will have to stay with it. There's a clear forward, though. Wrath even on the 50. Corvus already on it, off the sidewall, flicked up by DK. Bouncing back down, DK has to play it off his own back wall, but who's there next? It's Wild Boy. Low shot. Wrath fakes. It's off the post. Wrath can't secure. Wild Boy is blocked by Bacon. It somehow stays out. The lead maintains for Luxor. Corvus tries, but Bacon saves. Bacon clears. This might go all the way in. Off the post again, but it's Mello for the hat trick instead. End to end. Luxor just about hold on. And when 3 seconds tick by, the Luxor Pharaohs are going to close out the series with a sweep, and they are going to be technically the first team to clinch a playoff berth from the Pixel League. They are not dead just because their picks weren't as good this season. Of course, alongside them, 3 other teams will secure their spot, but they'll care about theirs the most. Pharaohs. Are they the inevitable? It was a rough first season. They, of course, run through season 2. And then, this season, haven't been as dominant, but they have been in the conversation. And that's about all you can ask for. Now, we will, of course, ask about an interview. And so but first, why don't we run through these? Because, all right, chat. Let's go through our slideshow. Here's one, as we have Luxor securing their spot. And then past that, we will also have Inchin securing their spot. And then past that, we will also have Honolulu securing their spot. And then past that, we will also have Atlanta securing their spot. So we've gone from 0 to 4 in one result. And of course, if we look back at our scenarios themselves, you'll see why. Because, let me pause this so they don't scroll. Again, these teams already have 6 wins, so they need the line to drop down to 6 wins. 2 ways that would happen. One of them was KCF losing, which just happened. And then, of course, as we go to our second page to see Luxor, they clinched if they won, because then they would move the line down and reach 6 wins. So Luxor not only earned their own clinch, but earned 3 others in the process. As I said, those will be posted in the Discord at some point, but I didn't want to have 3 pre-typed out to try to spam right now while we're doing this, so those will be sent in just a little bit. We'll ask about an interview, especially from Bacon. I'd be surprised if not, but hey, we'll see. And yes, we will, and so we will be back in just one moment. And we are back with Luxor with a sweep. You guys secured technically the first playoff spot. How's it feel?
Phenomenal. Yeah, we are the best. We're the first to clinch. No one can take that away from us.
Oh god.
I mean,
News retired. I'm playing League of Legends now.
Oh no, not another one. I guess first of the week, but we had 2 in one series like last night, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of them was content at least.
Right.
I don't know if you guys saw that Jam made me flip a coin for whether he retired or not. All right, go Bacon.
God, no, I did not.
Yeah, that happened on stream.
Hilarious.
It landed on yes. All right, now you go.
Wow. Yeah, no, I mean that's good series, good job, and you're welcome, Inchin, Atlanta, and Honolulu.
Now, first, they'll start small. You guys do play Erie next week. Feels like that's always kind of a bit of a rivalry by default, even if they don't win it always. So how do you feel about that matchup?
It's an extremely good team. Looking forward to. What'd you just say?
Said we won it last time. We'll win it this time.
It's true. We did already beat Girds and Agu. So see if we can do that again. And I mean, at this point, the clinch is nice, so we can start to kind of pace and see, how we want to approach. Not how we want to approach, but the playoffs and what teams are going to be our biggest threat.
Absolutely, and I will ask about that. I mean, might not have started as convincing, but you guys are technically again first to clinch. Are you just gonna win it again?
We're gonna try shit. I mean,
I came here to win, so
I'd be surprised if the answer was no.
At, I mean, if we're all connecting, feeling well, I'd put us up against anybody. Um, you know, and there were aspects of that KC series that felt like that. We were connecting passes, good communication on defensive rotations, and when that's happening, we're very difficult to beat. The overcommits are going to happen. That was an early season. We know the aggression there. We like to be on offense as a team, but uh, yeah, it's kind of hard to keep us out of goal when we're really feeling like that.
Absolutely. Anything to say to the teams above you who couldn't clinch until you had to do it for them?
Y'all suck.
Yeah, just get
yeah,
better. Like, come on.
as always, Bacon's here for you. That's what we
Mm,
do.
of course.
Yeah.
Now, question for you, Doggo.
Uh-oh.
Are you playing League of Legends tonight?
It is 11 p.m.
Means you have time for one
Yeah,
game.
it's past my bedtime.
I gotta do
One
standings
game.
and stuff. Nuh-uh.
Uh,
Well, congratulations on the win, and good luck next week.
appreciate you casting, man. Good luck
Thank
to
you,
you.
Doggo.
All right. Well, I mean, you hear Bacon say it. Like I said, I would have been surprised if the answer to that question is no, as pretty much with every team. It can be a, well, we'll see, but should never really be a no if you believe in your team. But Bacon has every reason to, as do the entirety of Luxor. Now up to 6-3. They've won 3 straight, and they have secured a spot in the playoffs. I think next week against Erie will be a big test to see where they currently stand against what has seemed to be one of the top teams. And then we'll see how they fare going forward in the playoffs. But this one a big win for several teams, and so that does it for our night. Your final score here one last time, Luxor Pharaohs 3, Kansas City 0. We'll see you back tomorrow night for more Week 9 play.